everyone. In this video, we are going to focus on the group head of the Breville Oracle Touch, specifically temperature consistency. If you want to skip right to the results, you can go to the 6-minute mark. For our setup today, we have the Scace thermofilter loaded into the Breville Oracle Touch naked portafilter. We have a digital thermometer here. And then over here, we have a computer to log the temperatures in real time as we conduct each extraction. Today, we will test the brewing temperatures when the water temperature is set to 190 degrees Fahrenheit, 195 degrees, 200 degrees, and 205 degrees. You can see the conversion to Celsius on the table here. For each extraction, I will highlight the temperature at the 5-second mark, which is when the puck is fully soaked from pre-infusion, at the 10-second mark, which is around the time of your first espresso drop, and at 28 seconds, which is around the end of a shot for a medium roast. I will also show you the real-time temperature at each second, and a graphical representation of the temperature changing. Here is the data I collected for each test. When the machine was set at 190 degrees, the water temperature at 5 seconds was 151.6 degrees. At 10 seconds, it was 188.9. And at 28 seconds, it was 199.1. When the machine was set at 195 degrees, The water temperature at 5 seconds was 179.3. At 10 seconds, it was 194.6. And at 28 seconds, it was 200.9. When a machine was set at 200 degrees, the water temperature at 5 seconds was 182.3. At 10 seconds, it was 199.2. And at 28 seconds, it was 207 degrees. When a machine was set at 205 degrees, the water temperature at 5 seconds was 189.6 degrees. At 10 seconds, it was 204.2. And at 28 seconds, it was 211.9. You can see that the temperature variation from the machine setting to actual brewing temperature at the first drop of espresso is fairly small. Just 0.4 when the machine was set at 195 degrees, 0.8 when set at 200, and also 0.8 when the machine was set at 205. So the machine actually does a pretty good job in getting the brewing temperature close to the target by the start of the extraction. From 10 seconds to 28 seconds, however, the water temperature rises gradually in all 4 tests and ends with a more significant variation from the machine setting. A variation of 5.9 degrees when set at 195 degrees, 7 degrees when set at 200, and 6.9 when set at 205. From my testing, I can say that the machine does not maintain brewing temperature perfectly even. So in terms of consistency, perhaps the water temperature fluctuation could impact your extraction. So if temperature is important to you, please take into account this data. Personally, and this is just my opinion, I don't think that a gradual increase of 6 to 7 degrees is enough to ruin an extraction. Unless perhaps if you're already brewing at 205, because a peak temperature of 211.9 is really quite high. Obviously, a 6-degree variation is not ideal, but I'm generally happy with my extraction, so I'm not going to stress about this. My shots never taste bad or burnt when I have a good extraction. Nevertheless, given this data, I plan to experiment with some new temperatures. I will start using 194 for dark roast instead of 195, 199 degrees for medium roast instead of 200, and 202 for light roast instead of 205. I think this adjustment will mitigate the downsides of the temperature increase for each type of roast. This was a more technical video than a fun video, but I hope it was helpful to your coffee exploration. If you enjoyed this video and my content in general, please remember to click like and subscribe. Thank you.